G'day friends, Kirschan Blyden here, FDIinsider.com. I'm here with my good friend, Mr. Terrence Hawkins, one of my mentors in this business. Mr. Hawkins is actually building, the largest growing team in the nation in a major network marketing company by the name of FDI International. I thought I'd bring him on the video here so he can talk to you a little bit about what it takes to actually build a huge team and actually be as successful as he is in building the fastest growing team in the nation in this company. So Terrence, in FDI right now, you have the fastest growing team in the company. What does it take? What are some of the things that you're doing? What does it take? And what kind of leadership are you, instilling in your team? Or what are some of the tactics that you're doing to actually have your team build the momentum that they've been building to get the title of the fastest growing team in the nation right now?
Right. Well, I can tell you, Sean, first thing that you really need to do is understand that network marketing is all about duplication. You must have something so simple that everybody can do it. I look at the different companies and the franchises out there, like a McDonald's franchise. And when you look at that, you need to understand that 15 and 16-year-olds can run that system. And you need to have a system that everybody can do it, even if they're 15 to 16-year-old. Can't be the smartest person and things that happen, but if you build a true system that everybody can do, a simple, quick system that everybody can do, you can duplicate faster. And once you start to duplicate faster, it never leaves. And then you take your leaders of that system and you teach them to teach them to teach them. So when you're looking at the people that you're bringing in, you're looking at people that want to teach somebody else to be successful. So if you have people that want to teach somebody else to be successful, and you have a system that everybody can plug in to be successful, you will have an explosive team.
All right, so I think a couple of points that you touched on there I think are really important. You talked a lot about teaching, right? And in this business, a lot of people that are out there that think I have to be some super recruiter and I got to go out and I recruit hundreds and hundreds of people myself, all the time. But you're talking about one of the most important attributes, I think, which is finding people who want to teach others, who have a passion or heart for helping others and want to teach others. And then the second thing I think you talked about was a system. So you have people who like to teach, and then you have a system that they can teach others, and that they can teach others, and so forth. You want to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking at. You're looking at teachers and the system, because really you look at people that want to teach the system.
Right.
And that's all we do is we teach the system. People that care about somebody else, that's saying, hey, success is really not about me being successful, but it's about making somebody else successful. And then that's why, guys, is no doubt that you see the leaders in network marketing that has been either former teachers, former people that have some aspects of seminars or motivational, anybody that like to teach somebody else. Why? Because to duplicate, you're teaching somebody else what you're doing. So duplication is all about teaching. Now the system really runs everything. So you're teaching them the system because, see, here's the thing, my friends, is you can create a lot of money or have a lot of money, but a system will create you wealth. Right. And that's the whole thing that you need to do. So if you have people that like to teach other people to duplicate themselves, and they're teaching a system that's easy to run, explosive company all across the country.
All right, awesome, man. So you're hearing it right here from the man himself, who's actually building the fastest growing team, like I said, in FDI International. One last question, Terrence. Out of all the network marketing companies that are out there, right, and there's a whole bunch of them, there's a whole lot of, businesses in many different industries, niches, and markets, and even in the same niche as the company that you're running. Why should anyone that's looking at this strongly or seriously consider taking a look at FDI Voice?
Oh, I can tell you, anybody that's looking at this, you definitely need to look at this company right now because it's positioned for everybody to win right now. T.R. Ecker wrote a book called Speed Wealth, and it's saying that you need to look at the end, at the beginning, and what's going on. But you really need to look at certain aspects in any business to be able to be explosive. Speed Wealth is all about creating $1 million in the first 3 years. So you have to be hooked up to something that, number one, that people demand the product and services, going to use the products and services to use that leverage. Right. And one thing about communications, number one, is everybody communicate. I don't care what company that you're in, the other companies are awesome companies, but even those companies must use communication devices. Right. And there's no, thing about communication is, guys, is it doesn't matter what you're doing, you will talk to somebody else to build your business. Okay? And when you look at the top money earner in the whole world right now, he's in communication. Right. So the industry is big enough for everybody. So when Financial Destination, FDI Voice went into communication, we know they had the right product and service because it's designed for the masses. Then another thing that you need is you need some compensation.
Right.
You have to have compensation to actually lure people into.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money. You need a compensation. And guys, I looked at the compensation, and I dissected it. You know, I looked at other companies and everything. And when you look at their entire compensation for the upfront money and the residual money and the bonuses and all that stuff, nobody can compare to what that, because while I'm building my upfront monies, the residual monies on top of that is more than any other company that has out there. So I believe in working 2 to 5 years and truly being able to stop and your money continue to actually come in.
Right.
And to build a fast residual income. You see, when I first came into this company, you know, in the first 11 months, I was able to generate a 6-figure residual income.
Right.
That's outside of the fast starts, outside of the bonus, or true residual income. A lot of companies can't say that by getting people and duplicating that system. So when you're looking at FDI Voice right now, they have advanced technology that nobody else has. So people, if they need that technology, must come to their company.
Right.
They have a compensation that nobody else has right now. They're in the industry that people are going to always use right now. You know, so they have everything that's designed to really make somebody successful. And then on top of that, you have a system.
Right.
You have a system to run everything that you need, and it's a simple thing that everybody can do.
Awesome. My friends, you've heard it from one of the best here, Mr. Terrence Hawkins. Again, building the fastest growing team in FDI Voice right now in the whole nation, man. Buddy, I appreciate you.
I appreciate it.